Improving overall well-being requires a deeply interconnected approach rooted in 10 foundational frameworks that act as mental models for navigating life with clarity, balance, and resilience. It begins with the laws of thinking, which focus on sharpening your ability to reason with precision, recognize contradictions, and analyze cause and effect. This cognitive clarity serves as the base for sound decision-making and helps reduce mental noise. Once you can think clearly, you can more effectively engage with social dynamics, which involve understanding the implicit patterns of human behavior, such as reciprocity, signaling, group conformity, reputation, and social positioning. These dynamics determine how you build trust, resolve conflicts, and create meaningful relationships. These behaviors are not random. They are often governed by the mathematics of life, which introduces concepts like probability, game theory, optimization, and the power law. Understanding that small actions, if repeated and compounded, can yield massive life changes helps in setting smarter goals and avoiding burnout. To act on these insights, you must see yourself as a system composed of routines, responses, and scripts. This brings in the lens of systems and software, where your habits and thought patterns resemble programmable code. Like any evolving software, the human mind needs regular debugging and upgrading through reflection, feedback, and conscious redesign. This becomes possible through cognitive mastery, which is the awareness of how your brain functions, including its biases like confirmation bias or the availability heuristic, and how to train attention, perception, and memory for better focus and reduced reactivity. With deeper awareness, you can begin strategic living, which means treating life as a series of interconnected games that require foresight, positioning, trade-off analysis, and risk management. It is about asking not just what to do now, but what actions lead to long-term freedom, leverage, and peace. But strategy needs consistency, which is where habit engineering comes into play. This is the science of behavior design, where you reshape your environment, routines, and identity through cue-driven loops and positive reinforcement to make desired actions automatic. However, all habits and strategies need to be filtered through a lens of responsibility, which leads to ethics and power, a framework that ensures your influence is exercised with integrity and that your personal gain does not come at the cost of long-term harm to others or yourself. Ethics is the compass that guides power, preventing it from becoming manipulation or self-destruction. Once these layers are established, systems thinking helps you connect the dots across all domains of life. It allows you to see how physical health influences emotional stability, how emotional states impact cognitive performance, and how these feedback loops shape your environment. By seeing everything as part of a system, you begin to treat root causes rather than symptoms, creating more sustainable change. Finally, at the center of everything lies inner awareness and presence, the ability to observe your thoughts without becoming attached to them, to live mindfully in the present rather than constantly chasing or resisting the future. Through meditation, self-inquiry, breath control, and emotional regulation, you cultivate stillness that stabilizes every other layer. These 10 frameworks are not just abstract theories. They are interwoven disciplines that, when practiced together, enable you to build a life that is intelligent, ethical, powerful, and at peace with itself. Please like, subscribe, and share this video with others. Thanks.